2 years on the YouTube, pretty mad, pretty big milestone for me, to be honest. Good morning, ladies and gents, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Living Lean, episode 14. Kicking off the day in the gym. We've just done our top set of incline hammer strength press, which wasn't the best. We moved 3 plates and a 2.5 kilos for 4 reps. So previously I hit 6, so it took a bit of a hit today, but it is what it is. So we're now moving on to our back off set and then carrying on with the workout. So yeah, sit back, relax, enjoy the video. So as you guys would know, today is Wednesday the 29th of May, meaning that exactly 2 years ago to this day, so 2 years ago on this day, I uploaded my first ever vlog, my first ever time me sitting down and speaking to the camera. Yo, hi there, so my name's Thomas Roundtree. I've decided to make this YouTube channel on the basis that I've been training for the past 2 years now. I wanted to share my experience and my knowledge with you guys. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. Comment, like, subscribe, whatever you feel like wanting to do. Cool, see you in a bit. So yeah, 2 years on the YouTube, which is unreal, massive milestone for me. We have created over 170. This will be the 170th video on the channel, which is unreal. So yeah, I massively appreciate you guys' support as always. So yeah, 2 years on the YouTube is pretty mad. I actually completely forgot about it earlier on in the day, hence why I mention it now. Anyway, went to the gym, as you guys would have seen. We actually went off to uni for a meeting again, and I'm now back at the house, literally just about to hop in the shower, and then I'm gonna make my dinner. So tonight's dinner is actually gonna be chili con carne, which I haven't had in a long time. So we're gonna be using this sauce today. I wouldn't normally have stuff like this because this is like, for 200 grams of this, it's about 20 grams of carbs, so I usually try and save my carbs for something else. But I'm just feeling chili con carne tonight, so I'm making sure I can fit that in for this evening's meal. Holy moly, I'm so excited to eat this. Oh, it's bang. Bang. Wowzers. 250 grams of 5% mince, 200 grams of the chili con carne sauce, 100 grams of basmati rice with some broccoli in there and some onions, and there you go. Job's a good one, that looks beautiful. I've got conspiracy theory, right? That part is fake. Why is that then? Good morning, ladies and gents. So before I weigh myself, I always make sure I go to the toilet. I make sure I don't eat anything before I weigh myself. I don't drink anything before I weigh myself. Just so I get the most accurate weigh-in every single morning. I do the same thing every single morning. So yeah, this morning, wake up, don't eat anything, go to the toilet, and then weigh yourself to get the most accurate weigh-in, and do the same thing every single morning. I just want to keep it as consistent as possible. 179.8. So 0.8 pounds up from yesterday, which is not bad. Not bad at all. So I'm now going to make myself a coffee, because this is what I do every morning. So whenever I make my coffee, I always put the coffee beans in first, and then the milk. So always put the milk in before the water. Mix that together. If you've got sugar, mix the sugar in there as well, and then put your hot water in. Trust me, if you do it that way, if you put the milk in before the water, game changer. Game changer, honestly, you won't go back. It is so much better. Trust me. So at the moment I'm just using sweetener because you just don't want too much sugar, and that is unreal. And the one thing I don't like being here at uni is the fact that I don't have a garden to go out into. So at home, as you guys would have seen when I was at home, I just wandered out into the garden in the morning with my coffee, doing my check-ins or whatever, but just being outside for like 5 minutes in the morning is actually really, really nice. And I can't do that because there's no grass, it's just concrete, it's horrible out there. And because there's student houses all along there, if I was to go outside, I'd just be worried that people were just looking at me. It's a bit of a pain, but... So yeah, kicking off the day as usual with my coffee. And then I'm going to be making my breakfast, probably a little bit later on because I'm going to try and fast. Probably till about 11ish, so it's 9:30 now. I'm going to push the meals back a little bit further. And today we are training legs. So today we have hack squat and pendulum squat. So it's going to be a brutal day. But I'm ready for it. I'm ready to push some weight on the hack squat. Nice and slow, nice and controlled eccentrics like I keep saying. But I'm ready to up the weight. We're ready. And I'm going to push Jacob today as well. Breakfast is served this morning. We have 4 eggs and a bagel. So like I always mention, try and get your fats through essential fats, i.e. your steaks, your eggs, your salmon, potentially a little bit of olive oil as well. Don't have stuff like chocolate and Biscoff and that kind of stuff because they're just not ideal fats. So this is our breakfast. The time is currently 11:10, and then I'm going to be having my oats 60 to 90 minutes before I train, and then we're going to head off and smash a good old leg session today. So oats are fairly simple to make. I usually have about 50 grams of oats pre-workout. I then put in 250 grams of water, put it in the microwave for 2 minutes, take it out, stir it around a little bit, put some more water in, put it in the microwave for another minute, and then I'll probably do that one more time. So I put it in the microwave one more time, and then I put my protein in after that once the oats are kind of already cooked. I'll then put 25 grams of protein in, put a little bit more water in, put it in for another minute, then that should be a job to good one. So that should be it. So very simple to make oats. You just have to get it right with practice. So the main thing is to not put it in for too long. Always put it in for like 1 minute, 2 minute spurts. Don't put it in for like 5 minutes because you'll just absolutely ruin the oats. So keep checking on it, put a little bit more water in, keep checking on it, and it should be good. And you see the white chocolate coming through. White chocolate protein. So at this point, you will find it is fairly like liquidy. I quite like mine very thick, but when it cools down it is going to thicken up, so you have to be careful of that. So this is absolutely red hot at the moment, and probably the perfect consistency, if I'm honest. I'm very excited to be eating this. And then I'm going to whack on some 0-calorie syrup as well. 0-calorie syrup, which I'm going to whack on, not too much because it can go down very quick and it's quite expensive stuff.
I want you to pick for me. Yes, so you choose.
So we've just arrived at the gym. Me and Jacob usually walk to the gym, especially on a leg day, to get some blood into the muscles, to kind of warm up the legs a bit, get the heartbeat going a little bit. So we're starting off the workout with seated hamstring curls. With this, you really do want to lock yourself in. You want to make sure your bum is not coming up off the pad. You want to make sure your legs are not wobbling around. You want to lock yourself in and drive through them hamstrings. Then we're going to move into our compound movements of hack squat and the pendulum squat. But we're going to up the weight, and we're going to push ourselves. We're going to really push ourselves today. So when I'm doing my kind of big leg compound movements, I whack on these knee sleeves. So these are the SBD apparel knee sleeves. For me, because I have problems with my knees, these help a lot, both psychologically and actually physically. My knees don't hurt as much in these, and I just feel more stable. So if you guys are having problems with your knees, or you feel like you're maybe not as stable as you'd like to be in your compound movements, get a pair of these. They're quite expensive, but it's a good investment to protect your knees and to make you feel more secure in the movements. So yeah, I usually whack on a belt on only my top set as well. So we warm up without a belt, without the knee sleeves, and then we put the knee sleeves on and the belt on our top set.
That's it. 3 more, come on. Come on, 3 more.
Again, control it.
Nice. Drive. 2 more, 3 more, come on.
And then you're going to swap the leg. So take that one out.
That's it, that's it. Push, push.
One out of the way. Oh yeah, yeah. Right back to the line. Yeah.
Nice one though.
Just work some singularly.
Nice, nice. One more, come on.
Target right into there.
Come on. Push, push.
Good set. Very, very, very good set. Very, very happy with that. 3 plates at a 2.5, so we upped it on last week's. 3 plates, we hit 10 reps today. That was good, felt really good, felt comfortable, knee didn't hurt at all, which is great. And the importance of having someone there next to you, shouting at you, telling you to get extra reps is so important. So if you guys are training on your own, find someone that's going to take you through a hefty workout, that's going to push you. So yeah, very, very happy with that set. Now time for the back off. So looking back at that footage of the top set pendulum squat, I just was not deep enough at all. So this is why filming yourself is very useful. So you can check yourself out, you can check out your form, so you know for your next sets or for your next workout where you need to improve and where you maybe need to go deeper or you need to take the reps slower. So during the set I actually felt like I was going deep enough, but quite clearly on the footage I was not. So with the back off set we're going to make sure we are going deep. Back off set went well. We actually ended up on the floor, which is probably where you should end up at the end of every pendulum squat set. But yeah, very happy with back off, both working and back off to be fair. Catch you guys back at home. So we are now back from the gym, and to be honest I feel like an absolute broken man after that session. That was an absolute brutal session. It's always brutal doing hack squat and pendulum squat, but that's to be done. So very good workout, improvements all around the board to be fair. Boys! Okay, we're in Tesco for 3 things. One thing, Diet Coke, check. Second thing, jellies. And number 3, steps. So occasionally we'll actually come to Tesco and literally do laps of Tesco just to get extra steps in to reach our 10k mark for the day. Bingo. Look at the array of flavours. Best ones though? Cranberry and raspberry, any day of the week, any day. Jellies acquired. And on that note, I'm actually going to wrap up today's video. So on Sunday, I'm actually going to see England play at Twickenham, which is pretty sick. So I will get a video out for you guys. It'll probably be like a meal prep video, so look out for that. So if you got to this point in the video, comment jelly down below. That'd be much appreciated. So yeah, thank you as always. 2 years on the YouTube, pretty mad. Pretty big milestone for me, to be honest. So yeah, thank you so much for watching the video, guys. As always, make sure you smash the button, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
Subscribe to Thomas Roundtree, legend.